All across the globe, people are reinventing their lifestyles of working remotely and living a life of travel and adventure. People are moving from their traditional homes into van life. Van life is the new frontier. With the increased availability of remote work, people are now able to travel and adventure as a part of their daily life. Here at Drifter Vans, we take people's dreams and ideas and turn them into reality with full custom builds and designs. This is Walls to Wheels. Amanda came in from Brazil. It's been a great experience. We're out in Breckenridge. We took the time to spend with my cousins. While we're in Colorado, we're gonna do some adventuring, do some fly fishing, do some hiking. Some clients of ours in Vail invited us to come out and show us around Vail for the day, so we'll go out there as well. And oh yeah, my sister's wedding. We're gonna go there too. It's coming.
Well, this is kind of tough. In Amazon, when you place your hook inside of the water, at least you can get the piranha.
Like this one, actually, the most easy to pick up truck with the dog, the baby. It's cute, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
So while Paul is in Colorado having fun, I am here in the shop dealing with the usual build problem. Works better with the battery. No, it's been a little bit challenging lately because we have problems with the deliveries of the van, with the ETAs that are not met by the dealerships. And we're trying to keep everybody busy in the shop, so that means a lot of work for Paul to just switch the customers and switch the van last minute to start working on the one we actually have. But hopefully things are going to get better.
You know what makes worse? Like it's the windy. You're trying to remove the line,
Yeah.
and the wind mess up everything. Hold this.
I got it. So it's official. I am the master fisherman out of this couple. I caught the most and the biggest fish.
That's not true.
It was like this big.
I have a video. I can prove that's not.
It was like, you know, something like something in
Big.
that big.
It's a little
Ah,
big.
come on,
It's a
come
little
on.
big.
All right, I may be over exaggerating. Hey Kim, what's going on?
Hey Paul, I just talked to Dave and I got confirmation that we're not going to get Mitch and Janine's van on time. So we do need someone else. Do you have a client on the waiting list that actually has a van?
I'm actually meeting with Nikki and Rocco. They're in Vail, so I'm actually supposed to be meeting with them tonight. So they would be ecstatic to jump ahead. They already have their Mercedes Sprinter. We just would have to move along with Kathleen. We got to get the interior design done and all of that, but I'm 99% sure they're going to jump out of their skin when they find out that they can jump 5 months ahead. So that's good news for them.
Awesome. No, that's great. Thank you, Paul. Let me know.
All right, cool.
See you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Isn't it pretty here?
So pretty.
I think they're supposed to be here. Oh, they're there. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Good seeing you. What's up, Rocco? What's going on? Good, good. This is Amanda. She's in from Brazil.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm really happy we came out to see you guys. I actually have some good news, possibly. So you guys want to go get a coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
let's do it.
cool.
It's current right there.
So I talked to Kim yesterday, and I know your van is supposed to be being built in 5 months, but I know also you guys are looking to get on the road. Well, Kim tells me yesterday that one of the vans that we're supposed to be building is not going to be there next month. That means, if you'd like, we could move you up to next month. How's that sound?
We should do that.
You want to do it?
Sounds like what we wanted to do, so.
Perfect. All right, cool. So I'll set you up a meeting with Kathleen, the interior designer, and we'll get the ball rolling.
Sounds like a plan.
It sounds like a plan?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's been my dream since high school. I had this math teacher, and he had a green VW bus that he brought to school every day, park it right in the parking lot, like next to the front door, every day that I walked in high school. And I was like, that's my dream. I would love to live in a VW bus and just like travel around and not be tied to one place, like get out of this town.
And for me, it's like a little different because I always thought about bouncing around from city to city for like a year at a time. Like I did a year in Boston and a year in Chicago, and I thought I was going to just do that. And then I met her and she was like, what about a van? And I was like,
What about
yeah, I
making it
guess that
extreme?
lines up pretty good with what I want to do.
So I was living in Phoenix in the summer of 2020, And it was when the protests were happening and somebody burned the building down next to my house. So I decided that I was going to get out of the city and go hang out with a friend up in Edwards, Colorado. And she was like, yeah, you can stay with me however long you want. But just so you know, my friend Steve and his friend Rocco are coming through on a road trip. And then one day turned to 2 days. And then all of a sudden I had crashed their entire 3-week road trip where we went through Utah, down to Arizona, Nevada, up through California. And I had joked with Rocco about canceling his plane ticket and like staying on the road and like still exploring and adventuring because I was working remotely at the time. And he said he'd do it, and I did not believe him. And then he canceled his plane ticket back to Connecticut, so I knew he'd go all in with me.
For our van conversion, we chose to have it built out on a Mercedes Sprinter 170-inch wheelbase, high roof, and painted in blue-gray. We decided to go with Drifter Van's nomadic layout with a few custom features to personalize it for our active lifestyle and travel adventures. We went with a full shower and toilet, wet bath, with a custom porthole shower door that really stands out as the centerpiece when you open the sliding door. On the opposite side is our kitchen area. Rocco loves to cook, so we included a built-in propane oven, stove, and much counter space as possible with a countertop extension as well for our meal prep. As full-time travelers working remotely in a van, it's important to us to have a flexible workspace. We added a lagoon table that can swivel and is height adjustable to fit either of us. It can be used for work, as a dining table, or completely removed to open up the seating area. Heading back towards the sleeping area, we added 2 bump-out flares on either side so that we can comfortably sleep horizontally and maximize our living area. One of the highlights of working with Drifter Vans is that we also get to work with their interior designer, Kathleen, who is going to help us transform this van layout into our custom home on wheels. We're standing on the summit of Mount Lincoln. We just came from over there, Mount Cameron and Mount Democrat. Ross is over there somewhere. Thriving. We're thriving? Are we thriving?
I don't think we're nervous to live in a small space, seeing that we've been kind of living in a Camry and then a Bronco Sport for the past 2 years.
We haven't really spent much time in like one place.
Yeah. So we normally are camping
or hotels.
hopping.
Yeah.
So it'd be really nice to save on money from hotels. It'll be nice to like not have to buy plane tickets.
Yeah. Just being able to like sleep in and like come in like our home wherever we are instead of having to get like a hotel and carry our bags in and then leave the next morning to go do something. It's just going to be a lot easier based on our lifestyle right now.
It would be nice to spend like a night in the van when we're done backpacking instead of like day 5 without a shower sleeping in a tent.
Yeah.
So everything I've owned has been in my car since 2016, like 100% of it. And it's moving into a van is going to be like moving into a mansion. So
yeah.
And we've dumped like everything that we both have into this van because it'll be like our first home.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you doing, Paul?
Good.
Good to see you back. You had a fun drive?
Long. It's 20-something hours. Just been sitting around the shop, hanging out.
Yeah, talking with Steph, doing nothing.
Doing nothing for, I drove for a day. Anyways, the van's here though, and
Perfect.
it's ready to go. Do we have all the prints ready?
Oh yeah, the drawings are almost done. We can go see Reed, and it's pretty much ready to go.
Perfect. All right, so before I go to bed, you want to just go take a look at the van and kind of
sure.
get an idea?
Yeah, thanks, Steph.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see ya. We're basically laying out the shower for Nikki and Rocco here. I determined where it's going to land in space within the van. I found the perimeters, put up the back wall using the bending luan. That's attached directly to the furring straps here. And then on that, we determined our wall thicknesses, our perimeters, basically the walls that are going around the shower stall. Put up these support wings to support the tiled walls. This is an enclosed shower, so it's technically a 4-walled shower with a door. So at that point, we'll build out the front end of this, build that 4th wall, most likely tile it from the interior. we'll pretty much be set from there. But next step is tiling.
I guess they wanted a longer bed, so they did a bump out on each end of the sides of the van. So I'm upholstering the panels for inside there so it's comfortable when they're laying in bed. So that's what I'm working on.
Family is very happy for me that I'm getting a van and living out my dream of traveling the country. They always knew that I wasn't the type of person to settle down and just buy a home and stay in that home forever. So yeah, they're super excited for me.
My parents thought I was a bum, but I think it's growing on them. Or I think they just have like given up trying to stop me with like most things in life. So I think my mom's like on board and excited. My dad's still like, you could pay me back with that money for the student loan debt you're in. But I'm sure like when they see the van and the fact that they can travel in the van with us, because my dad just retired a week ago. The fact that he can now like get out of the house and go somewhere with us, I think it's going to be like really exciting for him, because we did get an extra bed in the van so that people could come and stay with us. Rocco thinks that maybe one day we'll get a house. That's a pipe dream of his. I would like to stay on the road forever. At least 5 years until we like pay off the van. But hopefully longer than that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, at least.
All right, we're doing Nikki and Rocco's shower door, custom cedar shower door. I came in this morning, did the layout, so we have all of our sizes. This will give me also my radius for the top of it. I needed to lay up some pieces, so I laid those up. We'll have those glued up for the morning when I come in. We're gonna glue up a few more pieces, and then we'll just be machining some more pieces to get everything ready, so tomorrow I can actually come in and start assembling it. So it's kind of a team effort. You guys are down there building the shower, and I'm here building the door.
We have made it past dinner, and I have retaped my toes. All the places that I have blisters. All of them. All of them. And Rocco's helping me pack. Say hi, Rocco. We're now back in the canyon, on the way back to the South Rim. I will be the only finisher of the rim to rim to rim. Every single toe I have has a fucking blister. And this day has been so long.
Basically what we've got the back wall of the shower tiled. It's a 4-walled shower. We're going to do the 2 side walls now. The side walls are curved, they have an arched back. So rather than piecing all those tiles in place and trying to get that curve and build it in place, hold those side walls out, lay the tiles down oversized past the edge. And now we'll be in the process of trim routing these flush to the wall. That way you get a really precise, clean, lined, perfect fit, and then we'll put it back in. And yeah, hopefully all the grout lines line up, but that is the process for the 2 side walls, and then we'll basically do the same with the trunk.
When we were doing the initial interview, they were going through the mountains in Colorado, so it was a little difficult to be able to finish our idea. Rocco and Nikki were kind of disagreeing on different things, but it ended up that Nikki, she said, "Oh, he doesn't know what I'm talking about," and so she would explain, and I got the idea of what she was after.
We're showing him a little Americano today. He's officially a Detroiter, so we brought him to the Red Wings game tonight to show him what a real sport is. It's not soccer, it's football.
I'm expecting some fighting tonight.
Yeah, well, me too, hopefully. Hopefully we can win. We're not very good this year. Ready?
Yep.
Nothing on the second period.
For the green ones. No. It might be the biggest comeback in history. Or not?
or not? So the game's over? What'd you think?
Well, I was expecting more fighting, but it's definitely better than hockey in Europe.
Yeah.
Especially the other team, the one that was scoring.
The one that won?
The one that won.
By a lot? By a lot. It was pretty bad, but it's better than soccer.
No, it was fun.
Good game. Fun. You did that already.
No, the Lions I did, yeah, but so much people.
I have some other stuff on the machine here. So we'll be on the table saw for a little bit.
Our design inspiration was everything on Instagram.
Yeah, we kind of just took a little bit of different pieces of other people's vans that we really liked and incorporated it into our design.
I had been saving posts because I financially was able to do this. Like right when I met Rocco, I'm about to have 12 hard credit inquiries drop off my reports in a month. It'll be 2 years since I was like shopping around, but I've been saving posts for a long time on what I wanted it to look like, and Rocco doesn't care that much, so he kind of just went along with it. But it's very like neutral tones. I definitely wanted like wood, which is why we got the shower door that we did. Very excited about it. It's like round, it has a porthole mirror on it, and I saw on Drifter Van's page when we were first like shopping for a new van company, and I fell in love with it. I am a big believer that aesthetics of a space make or break like your mood, which is why we live in Vail. It is the most irrational thing in the world, but I'm really, really stoked for this door.
So Kim, we are leaving for France the 17th, and Nikki and Rocco's reveal is the 15th. Is that still on schedule, or what are we doing?
With the full custom shower door, there's no way they finish it before the end of the week. I don't think so. We can go talk to Garrett, but it's a fully custom shower door, and we don't want them to rush. So I highly doubt it's gonna happen.
Okay, let's see if he can pull that off, because it would be nice to be here for the reveal, obviously.
We've been looking for a build company for like over a year now. We placed the order with Mercedes, last April. We knew it was going to take 6 to 8 months for Mercedes to build the van, and so we were in talks with this one company in Phoenix, and then they ended up bailing on us. They had terrible customer service.
They would not respond to any of our emails. The van was delivered and they still wouldn't respond.
So then we found a new place in Denver in a short amount of time. And they just were super flaky, and they couldn't keep up their promise with what they said to us. So we were 2 van companies in at this point, and we were just super upset, and it was everything was against us. And
we had to find a company.
Yeah, because we had a timeline.
We had a timeline. We had only planned to be here until April. There's no housing, so we had to be somewhere. We had to be in the van. I DM'd 150 companies on Instagram, and we narrowed it down to 10. But because the van was more expensive than we thought it was gonna be, we really wanted to go with a place that was responsive and went above and beyond. And Paul made it so easy to go with Drifter camper vans. He came out here, he brought our van back to Michigan. He answers every text I send him, picks up every phone call, and he just made it so easy to choose.
So unfortunately, we're not going to be here for Nikki and Rocco's reveal because we are going back to France. I'm going to show him where I'm from. Finally eat some real cheese for the very first time. Some wake surfing, some paragliding. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
So we're leaving today to go to Denver Airport to fly to Detroit to finally pick up our van. Only a couple more hours until we finally get to move into something that we've both been dreaming about for a very long time now.
Very exciting. So excited.
Nikki and Rocco are coming today for the reveal, and oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Everyone here has worked so hard on that van.
This is
Yeah, we knew it. Hello.
Hi.
Work on your van.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Linda.
I'm Rocco.
Hi, Rocco.
Hi, I'm Nikki.
Nice
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Look at the door though. Look at the door.
Very
Look
good.
what they did here. This is so, the door. Look at the door. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. It's so great. I'm so tired. I might just start hysterically crying. Rocco, look.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we know you love your knives.
I think the van came out beautiful. I think they're going to be really happy.
I finally have my own space to work, which I haven't had in like a
What's down there?
time.
It's very functional, it's very livable, but very unique.
This is so exciting! Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, pop that door open, check the shower out.
I started sending different pictures of shower head, and every time I send something to Kim, he would say, nope, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. It needs to have a shut-off valve, and I'm not a plumber. I look at the beauty of it, and finally we found one, and Kim said, okay, we can use this. So I think Nikki's gonna be really happy with this one.
I can take a shower and sit down at the same time.
The backsplash. Instead of just having it fill the whole space, we decided to do it almost like a mountain effect in the back of the counter space.
Excited for Rocco to make everything smell like fried onions. But we have a window, so it'll be good. It's so nice. It's so pretty. We named the van Pots because we like making pot pies, so that now we can like make pies in pots. Pots pies. Rocco likes it because he can say like pots instead of pots and pans, it's like pots and vans. I definitely was nervous. I didn't think that, I mean, I knew that it would look good, but I think it looks better than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah.
And the shower is fantastic.
Came out way better than I expected. I think they really nailed everything that we were looking for.
It's just enough that it's not basic. It's just what I told Kathleen I was looking for.
I've been watching Paul fall on his face for the past 2 hours, and finally he made it out of the water, so it's pretty impressive.
2 hours.
All right,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Kim,
But, but he definitely deserves a good piece of cheese as a congratulation.
Yes, the cheese bread's amazing, but we just want to say we're really happy for you guys, safe travels, and we can't wait to see you down the road.
Big thanks to the entire team. It looks so good. Shout out to Linda and Kathleen who nailed the aesthetic we were looking for.
Yeah.
But it's like the whole van is very thoughtful and it's 100% what we wanted. So big thank you. We're very excited to live in it full time and to downsize all of our belongings out of our lives. I spent $1,800 on a shower door because I'm a crazy person.
You didn't, you made me split it with you.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did make him split it with me.